What's up, everybody? It's Alan the Kraken, and today you're going to get a look at my insights into what I look for when recommending TCGs. These are guidelines and are not set in stone. This list will evolve with changes and innovations. There are proprietary checks that I do when vetting a TCG, and those checks will be omitted from this list. I hope that these insights help bridge the gap of knowledge between new players and veterans, and that's ultimately the goal of this video today. First off, community is the most important aspect of a TCG, and we all want to look out for each other. But who is the creator looking out for? Are they looking out for themselves, their team, or the community? Most will say all three, but it's important to judge people by their actions versus their words. How was the project funded and who funded it? If it was funded through, like, say, Channel Fireball, obviously that's going to be a hot topic in the market, as a lot of people are turned off by Channel Fireball right this second. I believe that they're building a large platform, but I'm going to digress there. Is there a clear business plan? Is the plan being executed on schedule? Is there a forward-looking roadmap where goals are being met on time? Is the creator likable? If not, they shouldn't be a spokesperson. It's pretty obvious. If they are likable, are they humble and understand the weight of their words? Markets can crash with a single sentence. Words have power. Does the creator separate their ego from their product and allow the product to stand on its own? This is more important than it may seem at first. Think about food cooking competition shows. Judges don't make decisions about the people cooking the food. They judge the food on its own merit. The ability to sell themselves is considered, but only after the food is perfect versus another competitor and they're undecided. Does the creator have a history of successful or failed products? The industry will often make mistakes, and just because a creator had a history of failed projects doesn't mean that they are out, but they will have a better understanding of why they failed in the past, and hopefully they will have learned from these mistakes. If they continue to make the same mistakes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Some call it the Einstein insanity, and it's usually attributed to Albert Einstein, but Albert Einstein never said this. That said, some creators have very strong traits that may cause me to overlook some of their inadequacies. Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. That is another quote thought to be written by Albert Einstein, but is based on very old animal allegories. What is the distribution model? Is it skewed towards the LGS making money through volume, leaving little to no meat on the bone for players, collectors, or investors? Usually that means they disregard the secondary market. If not, you as the market should consider if you're going to make returns on your purchases. If you don't care about the financial aspect of a collectible, by all means, play your favorite game to your heart's content, and many people do. Featured artwork on displays, packaging, and cards. Is it fully owned without copyright risks or fear of lawsuits affecting funding? Okay. Is it striking enough to be seen 6 feet away and draw you towards the product? Once you look at the artwork closely, does the artwork match the flavor, lore, or the card name? Are there Easter eggs? Or was a random artwork assigned to a card that has nothing to do with the art? And obviously, the latter is undesirable. Frame design. Is it fully owned without copyright risk? Is it unique? Are appropriate credits given to everybody involved in the project? And this goes back to the importance of community. Respect everyone who has brought your project to life. Are the game mechanics unique? Are the game mechanics working? The game should work. Is the game balanced? No one likes to deck build and get beat every week to the same deck. Diversity in the evolving meta is important. Flesh and Blood knows that, and that is why Flesh and Blood has over 10,000 people on their Discord. Because they're there to play. Print runs. This is going to be pretty controversial. Print runs are actually less important than many think. What matters the most is the ratio of demand versus supply. If there's 100 copies of a card and 100,000 people are willing and able to buy it, the price will often go parabolic. If there's 20,000 boxes and 10,000 people are willing and able to buy boxes, how many boxes are each person going to buy? If 10,000 people buy one box, there's 10,000 left in that 20,000 supply, and the price will stagnate until the demand grows and dries up supply. If 10,000 try to buy 4 boxes each, the demand is for 40,000 boxes, and then the 20,000 supply will sell out and command a premium using the invisible hand of the market. People often seek to blame industry leaders for this scenario, but often it's done through an underestimation of the demand in the market, and it's done purposely through design to draw attention to the game by marketing, draw attention to the game by marketing and utilizing the secondary market to attract certain classes of TCG investors and collectors. Is the marketing plan outlined? Often it's not, but I'd like to see that changed. Kickstarter is an obviously great choice for those who are seeking funding while marketing. To go beyond that, you need to be creative in your campaigns. You need to show heart and passion. And heart and passion are undefined. It's something that you either have or you don't. And if you're not sure, then you likely don't. You need to show the lore and fun and interesting ways for your audience to fall into the world that your lore creates. Relatable characters and ideas are extremely important. Try to evoke emotions while building out your campaign, and people remember when they feel an emotion. Is the product trending up versus other competitors? Social media. How many platforms are they active on? Do they have a team or is it a creator doing this legwork? Often a creator can get sucked into social media and then react to bad advice. The creator needs to drive their own work, but take each criticism with a grain of salt and be willing to adapt. I've built the Kraken's deep and diversified across major social media platforms to stay resilient during the growing pains of the globalization of TCGs. This market is highly, highly traditional. I'm talking about baby boomers are running this thing, okay? Millennials are the demand, baby boomers are in control. It sucks. That's why there's so much polarization within these markets, and we just have to come to a consensus. And hopefully, this document that you guys will be able to comment on. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to comment on this document because there's a chance that I miss something very glaring. There may be something I missed something small. We could talk about packaging. Should it have security seals? Should it have security tape? And you could go down many rabbit holes within this document, but you are able to comment if you have the Google Docs app. So you're free to visit and leave a comment on this document, and we can evolve this document as we go along and learn through this growing marketplace. And if you like this content and you guys want to see more, be sure to check the links in the description and join the Kraken's Deep Discord. Our Discord is growing every day, and I'm very happy to have a community of people who are understanding my vision for this industry. They see the explosive growth of prosumers these last few years and are willing to pave their own paths. Um, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Remember to have fun and have a wonderful day. Peace.